Ginkgo was sitting there, slurping his noodles, when suddenly he spotted this massive hole on the mountain. To get to the bottom of this weird mess, he immediately headed down to the village at the foot of the mountain. From the locals, he found out there was this master named Mujitsu living up in those mountains. But Master Mujitsu had mysteriously vanished. Even though the master had warned everyone never to enter the mountain during this season, some villagers still couldn't let it go. They risked their lives going up to search for the master. Every single one caught some nasty disease, burned up with fever, and died. At this point, the villagers could only pin all their hopes on Ginkgo. The moment he stepped into the forest, Ginkgo sensed this thick spiritual energy flowing through the air. Right then, some unconscious kid was lying by the roadside. After Ginkgo woke him up, the boy claimed he was Master Mujitsu's apprentice. Once Ginkgo confirmed the kid was fine, he immediately got to work looking for Mujitsu. He pulled out some light wine and poured it in a circle, summoning a swarm of little bugs to help with the search. With these little guys, he could quickly scope out the entire mountain. But the instant they found Mujitsu's figure, those bugs got slammed back by some powerful force. Still, Ginkgo had locked onto Mujitsu's location, so the two of them headed toward their target. Distant bell sounds echoed in their ears. Ginkgo didn't think much of the noise. Finally, at this cliff edge, they found Master Mujitsu. Mujitsu said he'd slipped and fallen, getting injured. He could only survive on wild berries until now. Seeing his master safe and sound, the boy's worried heart finally settled down. Before long, he fell into a deep sleep. But Ginkgo didn't ask about the mountain spirits, because he'd already seen through everything. The Master Mujitsu in front of him was this mountain's guardian deity, and that massive hole cracked open on the mountaintop was caused by excess spiritual energy in the mountain. Back then, Mujitsu was trapped at the cliff edge. He had no way to use magic to hide this phenomenon. Ginkgo was totally puzzled. Why would Master Mujitsu be willing to become a mountain god? Seeing this, Mujitsu finally started telling his story. Turns out this mountain originally had a legitimate spirit beast, but the villagers killed it by mistake. After the spirit beast died, the vegetation went crazy. Everything grew like mad, and rotted and withered away. Master Mujitsu witnessed this devastating scene. That's when he made up his mind to stay and take on the mountain god role. Now that he was getting old, he was gradually losing the strength to handle his duties as mountain god, so he decided to step down and pass this heavy burden to his own apprentice. Even though the boy was young, he was rare, quality material. But just then, those strange bell sounds echoed from the distance again.